Hey, Mr. Roodog Gonebush. A little bit of Roodog Gonebush. Roodog Gonebush. Roodog Gonebush. Roodog Gonebush. Roodog Gonebush. What type of case do you have on your phone, Bob? Roodog Gonebush. Just a cheap one. I'll do a video for you. Okay, mate. That would be cool. Cheers for that, Bob. Bob. I'm a Bob. A 5150. The Bob. Bob. What the fuck is going on? He wanted to know what type of phone case I got, so I'm gonna share it with y'all. Some of the things that Bob looks for when it comes to buying a phone case. And I'll give y'all a little bit of theory behind what I picked up my head. Now, it may not be scientifically correct in this, which I do believe it is not, but it is the way I freaking put it together, and it seems to work like a motherfucker. As y'all seen me kicking and throwing and slamming my phone around because I was a little pissed off at the thing being stupider than shit. I had to reset it. I did another restart, and then I shut it off and turned it back on, and finally, after beating it up, it decided to act right. I had to put a little act right in it, Teach it a lesson, say. When I tell you to act a certain way, you act a certain way. You understand me? Or you gon' get it. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. Whew. Gotta love that shine. Oh, yeah. Let's use a Q-tip to light our cigarette. What? How is that possible? I don't know. Just happened. Bob's got magic. So, get to the nitty-gritty. Hard plastic case. As you see, there used to be a kickstand here. We got crackage there. Got some chippage here. Been through the ringer. Number G386T. No names. So, this right here will absorb a good amount of shock. Right? Right. So that's the first part. Literally, the way this is set up, the foam will sit about like a 1/16 of an inch within it. So it protects it from the screen side. As you see, it's got 6 points that if it lands flat on its face, it'll hit first. Kind of more like 5 points with this being the way it is, but we'll get to that. I already made this video once, by the way. But it ended kind of stupidly. Actually, didn't get to finish it because when I put the phone in the case, it hit the buttons and stopped the video. And I was like, you motherfucker. Anyways. So yeah. Then, you gotta make sure you find a soft cover that goes around your phone that sucks into the hard case. See that? So what happens, that hard case hits a good amount of shock, and it will transfer that shock throughout the hard case. And then the soft coating case will absorb the last bit. It's like a shock absorber within a shock absorber. So then by the time the shock gets to the phone, it's been absorbed throughout all this material. It doesn't hurt the phone. As you can see, there's even another video too where it was an ass hat at the campfire video or whatever, where I was kicking my phone around too in the case. It was perfectly fine. I think it was basically brought on by someone saying something about my phone flying out of my hand, and I said, that's good. Threw it around. Like, whatever. Threw it in the fire a little bit. Yep. So, that's the case I have on my phone. Similar to an OtterBox, but not as wild. Like, the OtterBox kind of does the same thing, but in a reverse sense. They put the hard case around the phone, and then you get the rubber case outside of the phone. I kind of like this way, mainly also because, you know, the hard case is going to take a lot more shock and absorb a lot more. And then once it gets to that rubber, how much it's already absorbed, that rubber ain't going to transfer hardly nothing to the phone. So on that, without any further ado's, see if I can get this case on without stopping the video. And even so, the way I love doing my videos, if it does end, we'll end it on this note. Look at that. I figured it out. So it snaps in. And yeah, I mean, you guys can't see it because we got the backside camera, but guaranteed it's about a 1/16 of an inch. Or in you metric using motherfuckers, my eyeballs from eyeball and brake pads would say about 2 millimeters. In fact, I could get a sure say on that when I get to work, and I'll do a quick tread depth on it. We'll find out exactly how much. So 30 seconds for it to be a 1/16 of an inch. That'd be what? 30 seconds? Yep. I believe so. So I can use my tread depth gauge, or I can use my my brake pad gauge. Either way, I'll use one of them, and I'll find out the exact depth that phone sets inside the case. But I got this Samsung Galaxy Avant that I bought at the Metro store, and the case I think was like $20, but you know, we usually talk them in on it, drop the price a little more. So, like I said, I've had this phone closer to 2 years, so it'll be about time for a new phone soon, especially the way she's been acting up lately. So, either way, you asshats keep it cool, and that's how this asshat looks for a phone case.